My name is Mitra. I'm a servant. I serve through teaching, coaching, consulting, or any other way that I can find to share what I know with those who want to know. And this Lights On podcast is one of those ways. It was created with consciousness and mindful living in heart. So join us as we travel through many roads of learning and transformation together. And if you enjoy our podcast, please give us feedback by rating us 5-star and share us with others if you think they may benefit from it. On behalf of my team, I thank you for your presence. This question of wanting to help others, especially our loved ones, to grow in the areas that we are growing is a very an important question because it determines our relationship with them and how we want to come across that, because it will happen in the life of any relationship, be it short, medium, or large. We come across that issue of what do I do? I have taken a course, I've gone to a retreat, I have read a book, I have contemplated, and I have come across this amazing learning, and I really want to share it with someone, and especially my loved ones. And I go and I offer it to them, and I say, do you know this and that? Do you know when this happens, that happens? And they look at me and say, oh, that's interesting. Great. What's for dinner? Can we go and see this movie? What is the name of that person that we met 3 weeks ago? And you say, did you hear what I said? And they say, yeah, I heard you. But thank you. It's interesting, but yeah, not that much. Okay, they may not say that, but they may act that. And you need to have a plan for when that happens. You see, this issue of this topic of free will is a very important one in our journey of growing and learning. And if for whatever reasons, and I mean for whatever reasons, a person is not able or willing and able to take your information and your wisdom in, really your job is not to force it upon them, because then your agenda becomes a problem in your relationship. And more importantly, you're compromising their free will by doing that. So this is a deep subject. I often talk about it, but let's take a listen together. This was a question that somebody asked in one of my classes, and see if I can shed a little bit more light on this question. Thank you for your interest, and let's take a listen together. Here's the problem when we have a plan for our loved ones and for their wellness. When we have an agenda, and people in the room who come to my rooms regularly, I talk a lot about having an agenda, either in communication or in any other form of interaction. When you have love for me and I'm not ready to move forward, then you really develop a plan in your head and you want me to, and you do want it because you have care and love, but then your agenda becomes stronger than your love for me. And now you are frustrated with me because I am not fulfilling your agenda. And I was just warning that, because when your agenda does not match the agenda of the person, when they are not in a place, and we can never understand why, and it doesn't matter why, if they are not ready to move forward, even though that's what we want for them because we love them, then we need to know when to really cease and stop forcing our agenda. It is good to have it. It is good to initiate it. It is good to encourage them. It is good to offer them an option, but then it is good to know when to stop it, because sometimes I see it, especially in family and sometimes in work and office dynamics, that the well cared and loving agenda of people becomes sometimes more harmful than whatever it is that you were worried about. So please know, here's the practical aspect of it. My question to you would be, if I was coaching you, have you done your best to inform, support, and gently, ever so gently, just move this person forward? If the answer is yes, then, and nothing has happened, it resulted in no movement on their part, then my invitation to you is, please stop. This is a good place to stop and allow your love to be the only thing you offer them, and drop your agenda, because we are not supposed to, let me make it stronger, we are not allowed to, at the spiritual level, use the bad word, to influence other people's journey without their permission. And when we do that, we actually delay their permission. So something simple, something like, I don't know, meditate or be calm or exercise, whatever it is. If I push it on you, you first like it. Okay, that's a great idea. Okay, Mitra, I'll consider it. And then next morning I say, did you do it? No. And then I say, do you know what harm you're doing to yourself? Then it gets to a place that it actually becomes so reactive that you won't do it because I'm saying it, even when you're ready many years later. And believe me, I learned this lesson not through wisdom, but through many, many mistakes I made with people around me. And then I figured that, this is just delaying it. And when I left them alone, they actually pursued the very thing that I was trying to push upon them. Hope this episode answered the question or two for you, or provoked and inspired questions in you. I'm so grateful you showed up and listened up. Until the next time, be well and stay curious.